Hello. The title of this devotional is Appreciating Our Family and Friends. During the holidays, we gather together with our family and friends to celebrate. Let us take this opportunity to appreciate our family and friends while also honoring those who have gone before us. So, I wanted to share a short story with you about a time during Thanksgiving back in 1997 when my mom and I went over to my grandparents' house to have Thanksgiving. So we've always had a small family on my mother's side, and at the time it was my grandparents on my mother's side, my uncle, her brother, and also my mom and I. And so at the time, my mom and I both went over to my grandparents' house, and we had Thanksgiving dinner. And not sure if your family was like this too, but my grandparents during the holidays they would put on such a huge dinner. It was amazing what they would do for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And they would have all the Thanksgiving sides and trimmings, including a huge turkey. So this particular year, most years, my grandfather would get a 16 to 18-pound turkey. And so we would have the Thanksgiving dinner at the kitchen table, just your basic table, nothing fancy. And so all of us had set up the sides, like the mashed potatoes and gravy, and all we were waiting for was the turkey. And my grandfather gets the turkey out of the oven and he gets it all ready to go, gets it on the platter, and then he brings it over and he sets it on the middle of the table. As soon as he sets it down on the middle of the table, then the table collapses. So all the both legs just collapse right underneath. And we all were in shock. Like, what just happened? And thankfully, one of the legs didn't collapse by itself. Otherwise, it would have gone sideways and everything would have just slid right off. So we were thankful for that. And also, we were thankful because we had my grandmother's formal dining table. So we had a backup. And so we just started taking stuff and moving it over from the broken table to the dining table. The whole time, my grandmother was saying, please don't spill anything on the table because this was a table that had been in the family since my grandparents got married. So it was quite a nice table. But the reason I told that story is because not only was it just a crazy experience, but it was one of my most memorable Thanksgivings. And my grandparents have been gone about 15 years, and my uncle's been gone about 12 years. So my mom and I will recount that story pretty much every Thanksgiving. And so it's a fond memory that we have, and it's something where we can appreciate those times that we had with our family. So hopefully you have some funny and fun stories like that as well. While searching for some practical ways to show appreciation to our family and friends, I came across a blog post titled 10 Ways to Show Gratitude to Family and Friends from an organization called Water on Thirsty Land, which is a Christian organization dedicated to providing biblical resources to encourage Christians in their walk with Jesus. Quite an amazing website that I don't think I just stumbled across that. I think the Lord led me to that. So here are some of the ways I pulled 6 of them that we can show appreciation for our family and friends, not just during the holidays, but throughout the year as well. So as I go through these, maybe you can take these down and think of ways that you can do this with your family and friends. So first, basically just tell your family and friends what you appreciate and love about them. It can be as simple as that. Second, you can make time to spend with each person. So, although we like to get together and gather as a big family sometimes, or gather with a group of friends, maybe sometimes you can just go out with your mom if your mom's still around and do that, or with a sibling or a friend maybe you haven't seen for a long time, and just spend some one on one time with them. Also, third, you can thank your family and friends for simply being in your life and all that they've done for you. So, a simple thank you can certainly go a long way. Fourth, you can display the fruits of the Spirit within and about your relationships. So, this is something where we can model what is in the Bible in the book of Galatians and what Jesus, had taught with sharing those fruits of the spirits that Paul had written about. And then also, we can listen and comfort someone by being a listening ear and comforter in times of need. It is amazing when we can reach out to someone and we can say, "I'm here to listen to you," just to lend an ear of support. And then finally, we can offer to help in times of want and in times of plenty. So many times, people may not need that help when things are going rough, but they may need the help when things are going well too. So it just all depends. So being there and being able to offer that help no matter what is great as well. While spending time with and appreciating the moments with your family and friends, make sure to capture those amazing memories. As you can see, there are some memories I have in different points in my life with my family and friends that I cherish. The photo at the top left is of my mom and myself at the Desert Botanical Gardens back in 2019 when they did the electric lights event. I'm not sure if they still do that anymore, but it was an amazing experience. The photo on the bottom left is of my grandma, my mom, and myself during my confirmation, which was a very happy time and a wonderful experience. And then the photo on the right is of a longtime friend and myself who grew up together. We've known each other since I was about a year old, and so um, it's amazing. We still get together during the holidays, especially now that my grandparents and my uncle are gone. They are like a second family to us. So these are all really great memories that I have and that I've cherished. Here's a beautiful quote by Desmond Tutu, who was a South African Anglican bishop and theologian. "You don't choose your family. They are God's gift to you as you are to them." I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to share this message with you. Hopefully, it's inspired you to be able to appreciate the times that you spend with your family and friends a little bit more. Thank you for your time and be blessed.